Everyday life as a highly sensitive person can be very exhausting. Man, why in the world are you wearing sunglasses in the studio? Sorry, I can hear you. What the fuck? Ah, yeah, you don't know. I'm a highly sensitive person, and over the past years, I have found 3 super valuable things that are absolute game changers to me to survive in a metropolis. Let me show you. So the first thing I want to show you are Airpods / headphones with noise cancelling. I want to be honest with you, I've resisted to buy Airpods or noise cancelling headphones for a really long time. But then I joined a new gym and a new office community, and I was suddenly confronted with a lot of people and a lot of sensory overload. I looked for an easy solution and found headphones with noise cancelling. Friends of mine also already used AirPods, so I thought, well, let's just give them a try. If I don't like them, I just send them back. So I'm in no way sponsored by Apple here, but this is my honest opinion on these things. The AirPods with noise cancelling have changed my life completely. That is not a joke. This is not I get paid for that shit. That is my honest opinion. Why is that? Because they guarantee me absolute silence at the touch of a button wherever and whenever I want. That's an absolute blessing for my sensitive soul. Everyday train travel with screaming kids? Never again. Now I sit deeply relaxed between the toddlers. Uncomfortable ear holdings because you can't stand the loud noise of ambulance sirens? Never again, because I don't care anymore about loud sirens. Or exercising at the gym between many people loudly talking and loud music? No, complete silence at the touch of a button. The only downside to headphones like these, though, is that they are Bluetooth headphones. Officially, Bluetooth radiation does not pose a health risk, but if you're a highly sensitive person who reacts sensitively to Bluetooth radiation, it makes sense to take another look on the data of this type of radiation in detail. By the way, instead of, for example, Apple Airpods, you can also simply use these kind of earplugs. They are cheaper, as efficient, and also useful when you sleep somewhere else and have sleeping issues. I also made a video for this. If you have issues to sleep, definitely also check out this video here. The second thing I want to show you is my journal. And this is the holy grail for me as a highly sensitive person. My journal has become an absolute sanctuary for me. And for the past 3 years, I have written nearly every day. Whenever I notice an emotion coming up that I first want to reflect on and classify, I sit down and write it down. Especially the typical reverberation of emotional experiences, which is typical for us highly sensitive people, can be accompanied very well with a journal like this. Sometimes I'm even sitting at work and the emotions and thoughts of the previous day come up in the workflow. They want to be heard, so I take out my book in between the work session and write them down. To me, the journal has become like an extension of my brain. It's like an additional entity that clearly structures and records thoughts and feelings. In addition, the book also provides me with a basis for recognizing patterns, which I can then record on a digital board as well. I did explain the board to you in episode 170, a simple process to actually work on yourself. I link it down in the description or up here. And then we have the thing number 3, which is sunglasses. I have a question for you. How do you recognize a highly sensitive person on a train? Of course, with noise cancelling headphones and sunglasses on. Yes, sometimes I wear sunglasses in everyday life without just making them a fashion statement, even in trains. So just like noise cancelling headphones, they filter out other stimuli from everyday life. Since we highly sensitive people are often sensitive to light stimuli as well, sunglasses can help limit further stimulation. For me, these 2 things, sunglasses and AirPods in particular, lead to a limitation of the stimuli that my nervous system has to absorb and to process. As I said, earplugs can also be very helpful if you want to fall asleep somewhere else or go to a disco or bar. If you go partying a lot, I also can recommend to you party earplugs, for example from Senner. I just got me some new ones because my old ones were, let's say, not as effective, so you have to make sure that they really fit in your ears. These, for example, are transparent party earplugs you can wear at a disco. You can also wear them without shame because no one will see them thanks to their transparency. These 3 gadgets definitely make my everyday life as an HSP much easier. The biggest advantage here is that my energy resources are conserved and I have more energy throughout the day and I don't get overstimulated and tired so quickly. I will link all the gadgets, all the things in the description below this video, below this episode. So if you want to support this project, this podcast, you can buy the things using my links. So I get a bit of a promotion. And if you already use these or similar gadgets to make your life as an HSP easier, also make sure to comment below this episode. I'm curious which gadgets you are using. Also, definitely subscribe to the podcast here on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, wherever you listen. And I see and speak to you in the next episode.